What it do? Another day, another video. It's your boy, say man. It's your boy Jacob's very new video today. We'll be right to King Von, the criminal history record. The criminal history of King Von, man. Look into the video, man. We're gonna say too much. Look into the video. Let's get it, man. Let's see how many bodies you really got. I'm not sure if it's really gonna say it, but let's get to it, man.
King Von came in the game telling his story. With his crazy flow and storyline lyrics, probably makes him one of the best storytelling rappers. But King Von hasn't had the easiest come up, almost being convicted of murder and 2 counts of attempted murder. King Von is even lucky to have made it out the bloody streets of Chicago. This is Top Trend TV, and this is the criminal history and biography of King Von. Devon, 1994, in the Parkway Garden area of Chicago, Illinois, better known as O Block, the most dangerous block in Chicago. King Von is associated with the BDs, which is the Black Disciples, an infamous Chicago gang that is known for their violence against rival gang members, the GDs. King Von grew up and was raised by his mother and his stepfather. His mother and father wasn't together when he was born, and his father was in jail throughout his life. He says he met him when he was about 8 years old, but his father died soon after getting out of jail. He mentions in an interview that him and his stepfather's relationship was pretty good, but growing up in the streets of Chicago took a hold of King Von quick, only at the age of 15. From robbing and stealing to shootouts, King Von was arrested at this age.
You know when dummy want to put on cross
For his first charge of armed robbery and carjacking, and did a couple months in boot camp, having all the charges dropped. And King Von being so young, he continued to live a street life and carry guns. But King Von got locked up again not too long after for having a gun and got 15 months, getting out again but going back not too long later for criminal damage to property. And
he look young, but he don't look young. King Von always had a fat ass head.
A gun and got 15 months, getting out again but going back not too long later for criminal damage to property.
Oh, my shit look like that. Once my jail just started like this, I'm gonna be associated like nobody can fuck.
And reckless conduct. Plus, it looks like they had a warrant out for his arrest too. Getting arrested Saturday, June 17th, 2014, and then getting released Sunday, June 8th, 2014. But a little bit over a month later, King Von got arrested again for 2 counts of attempted murder and the shooting death of Malcolm Stuckey. Davon Bennett, aka King Von, 19 years old, was arrested and charged with 1 count of murder and 2 counts of attempted murder
for
the May 19th shooting
that man
in the 5700 block of South LaSalle Street, authorities said. Plus, the guy that King Von was with, Michael Wade, 23, was previously charged with 2 counts of attempted murder, authorities said. Bennett and Wade left the party in a gray vehicle, but returned about 45 minutes later and parked in an alley near the home. Prosecutors said the men allegedly got out the car with loaded guns and headed to the front of the residence. Stuckey, 19 years of age, and 2 other people were sitting on the front porch when 2 gentlemen approached, authorities said. Bennett and Wade opened fire on the porch, according to prosecutors, and added that Stuckey and other men attempted to flee down LaSalle Street but were shot. Stuckey was shot in the head and died later that day, according according to Cook County medical examiners. The 23-year-old man who attempted to run down the street and 24-year-old man who attempted to run inside were both wounded, police said. And after the shooting, Bennett and Wade ran back to the car and fled. Wade admitted to the police that he
ain't cold in here. It's like cold in here. It's cold, yes. It's cold in here. But how your pole in here? But your soul in here. And what a couple years. Oh, a couple years. Oh, LL. KV. LL. KV. I'm gone to too long. What the long and do me wrong. Yeah.
He went to the party to act as muscle for King Von, who was going to confront a guy who was steady eyeballing him. Wade further admitted to firing a gun 15 to 16 times at one of the victims. More than 20 shell casings were recovered. King Von ended up doing 3 years in prison for this incident, but later beating all the charges for the incident. King Von says when they said he wasn't guilty, it was a crazy feeling for him. Plus, while he was in there, he was playing around with rapping, but wasn't taking it too serious. But he says when he got out, about a month later, he says he was in Dirk's basement when he made his first song. Dirk told him and Zoo to come to his crib after they beat their case. Zoo is King Von's homie that
I was in the 4, he was in the toys, I was in the zoo, zoo. 4 plus 3, 3 plus 2, I'm King Von, nigga with Zoo. We gon' put him on when they free Zoo. When they free Zoo, nigga. You talk about when that nigga Dirk say free Melly, they ain't got him. Free pop, he said free pop, free Zoo, everything got the same problem. I forgot how that song go, bro. Man. But that shit was fire. Get dragged up.
beat his case around the same time as King Von beat his case, with 2 different cases, but same charges, which is pretty crazy. And Dirk helping Von through the way made his first song named Beat That Body. Dirk approving the song was fire, King Von decided to take rap serious, dropping his first song of August 2018 named Problems. And after he dropped it, his city went crazy. With over 5.5 million views of this recording, King Von, seeing his true potential, decided to drop his next song named Beat That Body, featuring his
Beat That Body. That shit was crazy.
right-hand man, Zoo. This song has over 3.9 million views of this recording. And then King Von dropped Crazy Story, and this song put King Von on the map.
On the map! On the map, man.
And really solidified him as an artist,
I'm that nigga who
with him truly telling a crazy story throughout the song.
When it comes
really
to
makes
put it when it's on, when it's stop, bitch don't lie, bitches do it die, when it's go slide. Boom, 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 300 niggas.
You feel like you in the song with him. And he dropped this on December 31st, 2018. And the OG version has over 17 million views. But not too long later, he did a remix with Lil Durk that did even better, with over 40 million views of this recording. Then King Von went to drop many more songs and albums, including all 3 different parts of Crazy Story, and 3 different albums, including Grandson, LeVon James, and Welcome to O-Block. Another time King Von was arrested was back in 2019, where Atlanta police found probable cause to arrest Lil Durk and King Von on 5 felonies. Warrants were issued for Lil Durk and King Von in connection with a shooting that happened in February outside of an Atlanta restaurant, The Varsity, where Lil Durk dropped a song around the same time named Turn Myself In, where he professes his innocence and directly addresses his recent legal troubles. Lil Durk and King Von turned themselves in on May 30th,
found out we had a warrant, he's actually on tour. Once I heard, I immediately came back.
He's willing to turn himself in and take care of what he needs to take care of.
We immediately canceled the tour.
He's got a multi-million-dollar salary music career going.
Did you do it?
I'm talking million salary. How with that man? Like he like that, man.
Shoot this man. Did you come?
And that Booker called me. That Booker bought me cause you know he won't cross.
Commit the other crimes of which you're accused.
And then the rap now, man. I changed my name. I'm Muslim. I play.
No.
Warrants involving an incident in February on North Avenue.
I ain't gonna lie, that nigga Dirk got puppy eyes.
Involved charges including criminal attempt to commit murder and aggravated assault. One document indicates an Atlanta police investigator said to the best of his knowledge, Banks was employed or associated with a criminal street gang to conduct or participate in gang activity, shooting.
February 5th, witnesses saw 23-year-old John Witherspoon in a verbal altercation with an unidentified group of men. Shortly after the verbal altercation, 18 shots were fired at Witherspoon, who was hit in the thigh. He ran across the street to the one cigar bar and lounge where the staff called an ambulance for him. Witherspoon was admitted to the hospital in serious condition. At the time, detectives said cameras captured the crime, but Lil Durk and King Von were confident that the evidence would be on their side. The judge granted King Von and Lil Durk bond for $250,000, and I believe the case is still going. If you know, comment below. But despite all of King Von's music success, King Von was shot and killed on November 6th of 2020 in Atlanta, Georgia. It was around 3:20 a.m. when King Von approached Quando Rondo in the parking lot at a hookah lounge in Atlanta, Georgia, where the two ended up fighting. And it looks like in the video, King Von was getting the best of Quando Rondo. But as the fight
that's where they got that picture from.
occurred, Timothy Leaks, Quando Rondo's right-hand man, got out of a white SUV and shot King Von one time in the back, leaving him in critical condition. King Von's manager says on the way to the hospital, one of the people that was in the back was panicking, and King Von was the calm one and trying to calm everybody down. Unfortunately, later on in surgery, King Von died. Unsure if Quando Rondo is being charged or anything, but Timothy Leaks, his right-hand man, was charged with first-degree murder and is an ongoing case. King Von wasn't in any relationship at the time of his death, but in the past used to be with the rapper Asian Doll, who has really expressed her feelings online throughout this process. But King Von had 2 children and unsure of their situation, but King Von's family would get all of his music royalties. And throughout this whole time, Lil Durk has deleted his Instagram and hasn't spoke out any about the situation. It is very unfortunate that somebody so young and talented had to lose their life over something so simple. But my prayers go out to his family, and in no kind of way was this video made to disrespect King Von or create any kind of tension, just to give a background about his life and his criminal history, and to keep his name alive. But that'll be about it for King Von. Make sure you like or dislike, comment, and subscribe, and let me know down there in the comments who y'all want to see next. And as always, stay blessed and stay well. Yeah, I'm out.
That's the end of the video, man. As you smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, road to 500 subscribers. Oh, sorry. Road to a million.
Being in business is like being a glass.
I don't know. Road to 1,000 subscribers. What I just say? But that's the end of the video. Make sure you tune in, man. It's your boy Jclutch. Then I'm gone. Say what now, man? I say my name, I'm Muslim.